Greetings, this is John the Gray Tarot Wizard, and in the viewfinder you see Mojo, my psychic guard cat. He's preparing to patrol the halls of the Akashic record so we don't have to. This is the ELEVENSIES report. It is posted belatedly. I honestly don't know why that is. Facebook did not let me connect today, and so we're just going to post it on YouTube, and if Facebook ever lets me post again, I'll put it on Facebook too. They had issues with how fast I was posting my video to websites, to Facebook web pages and groups, apparently. So anyway, do what you love, the money will follow, and this is my only income, so we'll just carry on. There's Mojo. As I said, he loves to chase morphogenic field mice in the morphogenic field, and of course patrol the halls of the Akashic record, so you don't have to. Alright, to the cards. As I said, this is the ELEVENSIES report. We're going to do a 10-card Celtic cross spread. And there's the disclaimer t-shirt. Alright, and now we'll shuffle. You can project a question while I'm shuffling if you wish. Remember, part of what I say may make sense to you, and part of what I say may make sense to someone else. And remember, as I said, this is my only income. I appreciate any tips you send me. It's the only way I can pay bills and keep myself in equipment so that I can make these broadcasts. This is a psychological technique. Not everyone gets an answer, and if you don't get an answer from this reading, then by all means book a private objective tarot card reading with me or one of my colleagues. We're pretty much everywhere on Facebook and the internet. And also, please use the report a problem button to Facebook and let them know to just stop censoring the wizard. Alright, so 10-card Celtic cross spread coming up. The first card, of course, is the "You Are Here" arrow on the map. Part of what I say may make sense to you, part to someone else holding a different question in their mind, but gently. And remember, if you see something more or different in the cards than I do, then congratulations. It's tell a story about your pictures, folks, not mine. Alright, here we go. The first card, "You Are Here" arrow on the map. Well, there's a knight in shining aura for you. The Knight of Fire, rods or wands. Someone about your age who is a fire sign astrologically. In other words, this is an Aries or a Sagittarius or perhaps a Leo. Someone you should be having dealings with within the next 24 hours. And speaking of the next 24 hours, expect some rapidly incoming information or energy, perhaps a telegram. In the old days they'd say that. Nowadays it could be a text message or an email or even a snail mail. Pull this back a little bit. The next card is the Foundation card. This is the portal or doorway card to opportunity involving creativity and or business. Notice the world in the palm of your hand there. That can be interpreted nowadays to mean having the world in the palm of your hand, which anybody with a smartphone can do nowadays, or a tablet. So there's the foundation of that. Behind you is the advantage. So the period of advantage has already started. This could also be referring to you being an instructor or perhaps a teacher of some kind. Above you, we have the Page of Pentacles. This may represent someone who you've been thinking about, looking for, or maybe an ideal. In any case, this individual will be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, and quite a bit younger than you are. If the question is about love with this person, they may be street legal to marry, but it's sort of a raise-your-mate option. Some training required. And we'll move the camera around here. Right in front of you, you've got the Chariot. That's focused willpower. That's victory by way of focused willpower. It's also getting all of your minions to pull your cart in the same direction. It's not just about getting your ducks in a row. They all have to pull your cart in the same direction. In the self-image position, we have the Four of Pentacles, and this, of course, is referring to Sometimes it's a delay or wait. It's usually caused by a restriction in the flow of energies of some kind. This is in your self-image, so it could be... let me give you an illustration on the restriction of the flow of energies. If it's a restriction in the flow of energies in your cell phone, then maybe your cell phone doesn't work so good, or a laptop, or whatever. If it's a restriction in the flow of the energies within your bank account, that could be a savings account. That may not be a bad thing. If it's a restriction in the flow of the energies in your gut, it could be constipation, and so on and so forth. All right, now, in the environment position, we have the 4 rods or wands. This is about a formal celebration. This is not Joe Sixpack on the back porch with Barack. This is in the rose garden. Formal celebration sometimes points to a wedding, bar mitzvah, bat mitzvah, rite of passage from any culture, etc. The hermit is in the hopes and fears position. It is a non-physical position, but it is sometimes representative of a gift from the universe. And this could be the gift of the universe of your wisdom, or to the universe for that matter, of your wisdom. This is you letting your little light shine so that others can follow from your example. There's the tower as an outcome. People get scared when they see the tower, but it just means surprise. It can be a positive, happy surprise, or one that's not so happy. In any case, when you know you're in the middle of a tower event, you know it's the best time to make tiny little changes in your morphogenic field, in your life, or what have you, so that things will fall out better in the future. As the bricks are coming down in the tower, you can rearrange where they fall, in other words. Now, the hidden position, of course, we find by turning the whole deck over, and there is the Queen of Fire, rods or wands, and this represents someone in your life who is one of the 3 fire signs, an Aries or a Sag or a Leo, kind of like the Knight of Fire over here. However, this one will be a little bit older than you are, where the Knight in Shining Aura will be about your age. All right, let's scan back here and take a look at this. Don't want to take up too much of your time. Remember, if you like these videos, you're going to have to do some of your own posting on your own websites because, or Facebook pages, because Facebook seems to have it in for me right now. In any case, see if I can get this to... Okay, that should be about right. And there's the cards, all of the cards in the window at once. And so, some timing elements. But first, the emotional or psychological or psychic weather forecast. You can expect blue skies and sunshine for quite a while, but maybe starting day after tomorrow, you can expect lightning strikes of inspiration and some cloudy thinking. So, heads up for that, folks. What else do we see? Well, timing elements. Lots and lots of timing elements, mostly expressed in weeks. The 8 rods or wands in the center of the reading, of course, is pointing to 8 weeks in the future from the instant you saw that card hit the grounding t-shirt. Whether you're watching this live, I used to say, when I was able to post live, or watching as a recorded video. 7 weeks in the past would be a good, or 2 weeks. Those are 2 alternative times to set your Wayback Machine in the lucid dreaming time to go back and commune with your guardian angels and non-physicals, elves, fairies, dwarves in non-physical form, ghosts, so on and so forth. And so, other timing elements. This is 4 years in the future, but this timing period will not start until day after tomorrow, as does the timing period represented by the 4 rods, 4 weeks in the future. Again, this period starts day after tomorrow. And that's it for timing. As far as a clock timing element, to pay more than the usual attention, it would be 100 hours, and let's see. Looks like 19, let me recount that. .21 So it's 100 hours and 21 minutes and 0 seconds. So it would be expressed as 00:21:00:00. Best to pay more than the usual attention at Greenwich Mean Time at that hour, and or your local time, or the local time of anyone that you're using this video to do a remote viewing for. Well, I've waxed kind of long now. I'll do a little bit of a summary, but remember, if you don't get a sufficient answer from this video, then please, by all means, book a private objective tarot card reading with me or one of my colleagues on the internet. We're everywhere. We're pretty much ubiquitous. And I know that my clientele can always afford my services because I only ever read cards, including right now, for kind and generous tips by way of PayPal, Venmo, plastic, the payments button on the messenger service from Amazon, etc., etc. Thanks for watching. The general summary, though, before I leave, it looks to me like there's a knight in shining aura in your future. There's a queen here of fire who's kind of standing in the background, kind of hidden from you right now. The advantage is started. The doorways of opportunity are opening. Victory is had through focused willpower. Whoever this is, you've been thinking about them. Best get in contact with them, if possible. So focus your willpower. Work on that blockage in your self-image, if possible. Attend the parties when invited. Let your little light shine, and then just brace yourself, because when the tower event hits, it'll be time to make some small adjustments in your life patterns. Thanks for watching. This has been John the Grey Tarot Wizard, broadcasting as always, busking for tips from the corner of the Information Superhighway and Facebook Lane and YouTube Place now, it would seem. If Facebook drops me or blocks me completely, then of course you can look for my videos on YouTube. Thanks for watching, and remember, this is my only income. I appreciate whatever you send me in any amount, and we'll finish by looking at Mojo, my psychic guard cat. And remember, just like Tinkerbell, I need encouragement, so just keep chanting as you send those kind and generous tips along. Keep chanting, I do believe in wizards, 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 I do believe